We're back. Got a 1920. It's opened up, still a 1920. Could be anything, probably a zinc, but let's check it out.
We dig it. We dig it. We dig it. We dig a lot of stuff in the ground. We dig it. We dig it. We dig it. Hey, why don't you stick around?
All right. Nope. Not a zinc. A little bit different. That's interesting. Okay, to the next. I believe it's just scrap. If it's anything else, I'll tell you about it later. Still right here by the trough. Second really good signal. It's in the 20s. Oh, that's it right there. I think it may be a bottle cap. Those old bottle caps, they'll fool you every time. To the next. Okay, I need some help. I dig a bunch of these things up. I have no idea what they are. It doesn't look to be broken. What could that be? Anybody know? It's brass. Don't know. Something horse related with their mane or with their bridle or something? I don't know. Any ideas? Let me know. It's a 19. Sounds good. Oh, I feel it. What it is yet. It feels like junk. And it is junk. All right, it's the second one of these things today. 17 this one rang up. Huh. That's a mystery. I believe this bird has a little bit of a love-hate relationship with my truck. Today I'm hunting in Park 2. This is an 18. Oh, there it is. looks like a snap or a button or something. To the next. It has been raining an insane amount. This is a part of our campus. There is no river here, but there is when it rains like this. So things have been washing out. So you got to just look around and see what you can see. I actually heard this one with the detector first. And then as I looked down, I could see it right there. That is going to be an old 2-skilling. I almost guarantee it. These bugs are killing me. I don't know if you can see them on camera. Oh yeah, you can. They are all over the place. Yep, that's an old 2-skilling, like an 1848. 170 years old, just sitting here waiting for me to pick it up. To the next. You know, as the sun is starting to go down, I was just thinking, been out here about an hour and a half and I haven't found a musket ball yet. Until now. Got one. Musket ball, silver. Turned out to be a pretty good afternoon. Okay, this one says really deep, really high. Could be garbage. We'll see. In an area of the yard that I don't have to be super careful with. A lot of times with detectors, when they're deep, they kind of get fooled. Could be iron. Wasn't as deep as what it said. Still about 6 inches. Let's take a look. Oh, penny. No, what variety? Just a memorial, copper memorial. How about that? To the next. My next find actually gives me a good chance to plug Monday Digs. Monday Digs. You need to be there. mondaydigs.com on YouTube. Usually starts around 7 Eastern time every Monday. I'm underneath a bush. I'll turn the camera around in just a minute. When I'm under here, I try to, shorten my detector. I just try to think, what length could Shane use? And then that's what I go with. Just kidding. I actually just make it as short as it possibly can go. Have a good signal right there. Let's see if it... Oh. That's an old button. Check it out. It's an old pewter button. That is incredible. Just under this bush. Pretty crazy. Remember, what length would Shane use? To the next. Okay, still under here. Musket ball. To the next. This next find, I was fairly sure it was going to be iron. It is, but it's probably my favorite piece of iron to find because it takes me back to our beginning days of metal detecting when we didn't know what to listen to, and we dug up dozens of these things. This is some stuff that you'll find in the holes a lot of times. Old pottery. But this is a garden hoe. It is massive. Big tool is used every single day by somebody. One day, abandoned. Don't know why. It's not broken. Could have been in defiance. Who knows? To the next. Here's a plant that they don't have everywhere. I never knew of it till I moved to the island. It is a glue plant. People tell me that this stuff inside here is really sticky like glue, and it is. Kids say they used to use it for projects and that sort of thing years ago. It's just glue. But horrible to clean up, I promise you that. If you got to cut a bunch of this off your property, it is not a fun day. Next up, right next to the horse pen, blob of lead. It sure looks like a heart, doesn't it? And on the back, it's got this. I don't know. Interesting. Tell me if you think it's anything. To the next. Horse pin musket ball. A lot of the musket balls we find are misfired and drilled or wormed. This one's just dropped. And it is a slug and a half, man. I would hate for that to be hurled at me. To the next. Well, this is the next find. It was a 20 and it is solid heavy. Some kind of copper, I would guess, that they were using for something. I have no idea. To the next. What is going on? All right, got to wrap up. Found some pretty cool things. Let's check it out. Here is the board. All right, start over here, all of our pottery. This is the, basically we only found blue today. Blue pottery, and then the white, just plain old white. I still pick it up just because, you know, get it out of the way, I guess. This is really old glass. I just picked it up. It was in one of the holes, just that old, you know, 1700s style glass. A bunch of junk, lots of lead. This pretty interesting little piece here. Don't even have a clue what it could be for. It's for clipping something, be my guess, but don't know for sure. And then several of these lead washers this week. These are all lead, 4 square and 1 round one. But just lead washers, you know, they would make them and smack the nail through. This giant piece of copper, I mean, it's extremely heavy. This was the heaviest my bag has been in a very long time. After 4 years of metal detecting, I'm gonna need somebody to get that sewn back on there. It's coming apart. This side holding up well, but when you have that giant piece of copper, a bunch of lead, and then these big iron pieces as well, that bag, it holds it all, but it's just so heavy. So got all this stuff here too, a couple of pennies, nice chain, brass, 3 musket balls, the plug for Monday Digs. These 2 mystery pieces, seriously, what are these things? Anybody know? And then to the good stuff, this just looks like a heart to me. I just can't explain it any other way. I don't know. That's an interesting little piece. Don't know what that is. A lead button. Again, looks like I can see a crown on there at the top, right about there. But I don't know. Shank is there, just bent over. Lead or pewter button. And then, of course, the find of the day turned out to be beautiful 2 skilling. I mean, just look at that thing. Most of the crud came off. This side not as much, but you can still see 2 skilling American Dance Mint, 1847, I believe. Very cool. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week. All right, I am underneath a bush. I'll turn sorry.